Hey guys, today I'm going to show carvings of battlefield in Angkor Wat. The walls show battles stretching for more than a kilometer in this temple, and they show some strange details. In real battles, right, things get very complicated. It's not like a one-on-one combat. So thousands, possibly millions of people were involved in ancient warfare, right? So look at what's going on here. So this guy is fighting this guy, right? So these two guys are fighting, and you see this guy has a shield and this guy is having the spear, and this guy also has a spear. But look at what this guy is doing, right? This guy behind this guy is holding this guy's leg, right? Making sure he's trying to pin him down, right? Now what's happening to this guy, right? So this guy in front of him has locked this guy's arm, right? And this guy behind this guy is possibly trying to kill this guy. See how many little things are going on in this battle. This guy fighting this guy, but this guy is attacking this guy. Then this guy has locked this guy, and this guy possibly attacking this guy. So it's like a street fight, basically. So all these details are seen here. And in the middle of this fierce battle, you see something quite different. They seem to have a different facial feature, right? Look at these guys, how these guys look, and look at the face of these guys, right? They're mostly bald, and they have this weird hairdo. And you may wonder why, and what are these strange guys doing in this fierce battle? Well, these guys are playing music in the battle, right? This guy, look at the hairdo, and this guy is wearing like a small drums. Look at what this guy has. He has a stick in his hand to beat the drum. Look at this guy playing a conch, possibly to sound the start and stop of the battle. And here you can see these guys blowing a long bugle. These guys look deliberately different. Look, this guy's wearing a small drum, a percussion instrument. These guys look deliberately different because they don't want to die. They want to make sure that these guys, all these guys who are fighting should not mistake these guys as soldiers and kill them, right? So these guys are deliberately dressed different with strange hairdo, and they're playing music in the middle of the battlefield. Here as well, we see people who are playing, pretty sure, look, this guy's actually beating the drums. Their hairdo is deliberately made different from these guys. Look at the hair here, and the hair of the actual warriors look deliberately different. But what's more interesting here, these guys are carrying something, possibly food or medicine. So even though there's a fierce battle going on and all this stuff, you still see how organized the ancient people must have been. There's music playing, and then there's like things being transported into the battlefield, just like Red Cross, possibly carrying medicine or food. These guys were doing all the fringe work also. You can see this guy, right? So this guy's body. I just want to be careful and not touch these carvings because I don't want them to erode more. But look at this body, right? So this guy's legs are here, and one of his arms is here, and his other arm is around this guy's leg. But he's basically locked in like a wrestling position. And this guy has caught this guy's head like this. And then look at what he's going to do. He's basically going to chop off his head. Of course, with the resources I have, I cannot show it in animation, right? But I don't have to show it in animation because these guys already did it many centuries ago. So what happened after this scene? This is what happened after this scene. Look, the same guy's body is there, And this guy, look what he's doing. This guy has chopped off this guy's head and is holding it. So this is like a movie, right? So here you see the first scene, and then here you see the second scene. And then there's a third scene. What do you do with that head? Just throw it on the ground. This is how it ended for that guy. Isn't it beautiful to see all the details like a movie, scene by scene, carved many centuries ago? There's an interesting detail here. Look. He's wearing a helmet with an animal motif and looks very similar to the Egyptians. The headdress looks very similar to the Egyptians, and this is not the only one. Look at another animal. I think these could be eagles. I think again an animal looks very similar to the Egyptian here. So was there a connection between ancient Cambodia and Egypt, even though they are in different continents? Here you can see another interesting detail. No, not the rhino pulling the chariot, but look at the driver here. He's shooting a poison dart with his mouth at a person who's attacking from behind. Now this is unheard of. Nobody knows this was done by ancient Cambodians. We know that indigenous people of Colombia were using poison darts like this. But here we can see that the ancient Cambodians were also blowing poison darts in warfare. So again, the question is, did ancient Hindus of Cambodia somehow communicate and mingle with ancient Egyptians and Colombians, even though all three countries are in different continents separated by thousands of miles? Not to mention the Indian connection, right? I mean, all the events carved here are from Indian texts. Look at this figure in the middle of the battlefield. What is he doing? All these lines are arrows piercing his body, and he's lying in that bed made of arrows. Who is he, and what happened to him after that? So I hope you enjoyed some good information from these ancient carvings. I hope you like this video. I am Praveen Mohan. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.